The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to throw. It's Leonard. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the tailback's got it again. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a run to the left. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Milroe. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense right to the line. Playing with tempo now. Ball handed off. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Inside the 20. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing second and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Notre Dame 14, Alabama 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Milrow. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Down he goes, a sack. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's swarmed by the defense.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Milrow. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off, and now the offense will take over in good position.
Oh, wow, Chris. The return unit was ready for that one. We talk a lot about the importance of special teams, and it shows up right here. A nice fake call, but they were ready for it. And they did a great job of sniffing it out and preventing the first.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Love. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Touchdown. Notre Dame. Number 24.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip.
That makes the score. Notre Dame
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a rough 1st half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Milroe. And now another deep ball here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He's going to take another shot right here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
86. On to punt it away.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Notre Dame offense will take over 1st and 10.
Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He hands it off from the gun. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. 1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this play. The offense is facing a 3rd and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's intercepted. But it's almost like a punt. The ball is thrown so far downfield.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. On the run, it's Love. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Adams. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The Alabama offense onto the field. They get the second half started with their running play. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Direct snap to the back. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. But man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Ball handed off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the beatdown continues.
Notre Dame, number 24 in the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Alabama, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
First and 10 play coming up. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Leonard. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Here's the handoff on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. They'll run it here.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pressure is coming. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal back at the 13. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And they've got him.
Brought down on the play at the 11-yard line. It's now third and goal.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Press coverage now from the secondary. The pocket breaking down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Alabama, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Alabama first and 10 will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
To throw, it's Milroe. The pass rush closing in. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And they've got the returner corralled. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage. The defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
2nd down coming up.
Back to throw. It's Milroe. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but he could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Trying to extend the play. Plenty of time to scan the field. Finally flings it to the left side. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
He's tackled at the 5-yard line. First and goal, Notre Dame.
Well, this is a third consecutive impressive performance. You can't be better than 3-0 to start the season. This team is a force to be reckoned with.